All right, so we're going to do another playthrough. I just played through as Jade and Reptile, and this time I wanted to play through as SHEEVA and JAX.
SHEEVA.
So I've been picking tag teams that have something in common. Arbitrary stuff. So I teamed these two up because of arms. We got 4 arms, we got no arms, metal arms. And also, one thing that I noticed playing back through this game is SHEEVA and JAX kind of crossover fatalities. It's pretty cool. So SHEEVA actually has an arm rip like JAX had in MK2. And JAX has a triple ground pound attack that knocks him into the ground just like SHEEVA did in MK3. So yeah. I just commentated a lot on the last game, so I might not mention as much stuff in this one, but we'll see. I'm not like a super SHEEVA JAX expert or anything, so I probably will do the same couple of combos over and over again, but also these two are grapplers, in a sense. They're the closest thing to a grappler in Mortal Kombat, so yeah, I'll probably be doing a lot of that. Just grab them. I love this stage too, man. Like, so the pit is more like the MK2 pit than the MK1, but this is such a great hybrid, right? It's got the outworld look of MK2, but then we've got actual spikes down here, and then right, we're fighting at the bottom of the pit in this one, just like when we're fighting Reptile. So super cool. Boom, boom. JAX is great in this one, man. I really love JAX in MK2, and I like him a lot in MK3. I just didn't like his fatalities that much. But yeah, MK9 JAX is great. Yeah, it's like SHEEVA's fatality, but then it's like, it's better. Oh, that kick, man. Just that first kick where like its head doesn't come off. I love that. I do laugh though when you do that to Kung Lao and he's still got his hat on. I just imagine JAX kicking that hat, his foot coming off at the shin. I love the music in this. This is the one exception. So I mentioned before about stages that have different music than they did in the original. How I like the original ones better. This is the exception. So this is like the stage in Ultimate MK3 when you're in the Nether Realm and you knock them up through the ceiling. This is that stage. But the music that's in this stage in particular is like one of my favorite in the game. Trying to let the music play. Yeah, I love it, man. Oh, love this X-ray, dude. Again, 1, 2 hits. Overdone, impactful. Doesn't bog the game down. Love it. Just that, man, that first punch, dude. It's like, God, love it. I like the sequences that are in like MK11. It's just they're so they're really cool, but it's like they're so drawn out. It's like when you got time to think about something else, or you know, text somebody back, go hit the restroom, whatever. I think maybe it's a little too much. Oh yeah, SHEEVA's got a low throw as well. What's cool about it is that sometimes you can get on the block off of this low. There you go. Look at this, it pops them up, and then you can combo into it. And I'm trying to remember what her fatality is. Oh, there it is. I only remember it because it's the same motion as one of her MK3 ones. Which is kind of weird. So that's a skin rip, right? But that wasn't the skin rip input. That was, those are the directions for her fatality where she pounds him into the ground. Forward, down, down, forward. But you press 1 instead of low punch. And then the that fatality I did with JAX is 4 forward, back down 3. Which is the same as Johnny Cage's in this game. So I mentioned that before, like that. A lot of times I remember fatalities by remembering other fatalities. Like, hey, it's like that one, but with this button instead. Of course, here we got the original courtyard. I always wished there was some way you could turn Stryker's hat backwards. Like whether it was an alternate costume or, you know, like you would do in Street Fighter V, you hold down a couple buttons and it alters the costume slightly. Just that one detail would be pretty cool. Oh, JAX jumped in at the wrong time. Ugh. Now that one there and Baraka's were the most insane X-rays, right? Because it's like, dude, you just stabbed that guy through the eyes. How is he not dead? But there's the negative edge catching me. I was trying to do his air grab. But man, those seem mild now, don't they? Oh, I was trying to do X-ray. Oh, jeez. That was bad. There's Toasty. I heard Daryl. I heard you. Oh, I'm surprised that actually hit. I'm trying to remember. I think it's forward. Is it forward, back, forward, 2? I don't want to mess it up. I think it's forward, back, forward. Let me double check. Oh, it's back, forward, back. See, I would have messed it up. Gotta wait a second. I hate having to pause. Look at this. That's great. Combination of his 2 MK2 fatalities combined into one. Fatality. You know, and I always thought like the order was backwards. Like he should have ripped his arms off and then crushed his head. But it's like, I don't know. It's kind of great. Dude's already dead. It's like, I don't care. I just don't want to rip his arms off anyway. I'm in the living forest now, so I mentioned Daryl a minute ago. ShangTsung, if you haven't seen him on YouTube, cool dude. Plays lots of classic MK. So he's talking about feeding the tree demons, so that's what we'll do here. Pretty sure JAX hit is down 4, down 1. But I'll double check it just to be sure because I don't want to mess it up. It might be 3. I think that's what I think it's down 4 down. I just can't remember if it's 1 or 3. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but I just cannot, for the life of me, picture the new Raiden as being actually Raiden. It's so weird to me. I just feel like he's Kung Lao or something. Like even when the Mortal Kombat movie, you know, the '95 movie, like I was like, yeah, I can see this guy being Raiden. Looks completely different, but I buy it. Like, but the 2023 MK9, I just, man, like this guy's got lightning, but I just don't seem like he's Raiden to me for some reason. Oh, just too early. We'll get it at some point. Let me double check real quick. Is it 1 or 3? It's okay, it's 1. Down 4, down 1. See, I couldn't remember if the X that I was remembering was an Xbox or a PlayStation. Right, that changes it, whether it's 1 or 3. Alright. Oh boy. I know I'm not doing great. This is a little janky. Oh. These dudes are going crazy. Ease up, buddy. I'm playing on medium. Leave me alone. I'm not the best with these characters, but I like them. Oh man. There we go. Tasty snacks. Not of the baby variety, but it'll do.
JAX wins. Fatality.
I love stage fatalities, man. I like how many they put in this game. It's great. The only one they missed out was the bell tower. There was a pit in that. And they didn't put one in here for some reason. Man, this stage is dark. So we're back at the courtyard, but it's at night. Oh, Reptile is actually quite difficult to see in this lighting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So SHEEVA has a lot of strings, but man, they're mostly with punches and different directions. Some of them are kind of hard to remember. Not doing good. Oh, crap. Doing real bad. Yeah, NoobSaibot is one of my nemesis, dude. I hated fighting against this guy so much. I'm 2-player. The noob spam. He's a cool character, man, but oh, I hated dealing with that. I don't want to use the X-ray because I don't want to waste it. It looks like I might could win with him having 30% or something, and we'll do it. There's no point now. Oh boy. Oh. That was too close. Whoops. Yeah, I liked JAX's ground pound in this one because you actually had to. You had one of 3 distances you could do, so it's not the entire ground. That was kind of cool. Actually cracked the guy's intestines and his lungs. That's intense. And the multi-slam there's, you don't just like mash high punch. But it's not as complex as MK4 multi-slam. That's a ridiculous one. Oh, this got my buttons all messed up. Forgot about that. He has that disable. NoobSaibot does, where like stops you from blocking, but that one actually jumbles up your controls. That was the enhanced version. Come here, buddy. Tired of chasing you. I'm gonna just start stomping on you guys. Come on. There you go. Get some of this. So the cool thing with SHEEVA though, is see right there I held back so that I would move to the foreground. He stepped forward and walked into it. So she's got 3 different places she can land. Where they are at the time, in front of them. What do I want to do? What's her other fatality? It's like 4 back, 4 back, 4, I think. 4 back, 4 back, 4. 4 back, 4 back, 4. Yes. Alright. Excellent. Now she's got 6 arms. Now we got the wasteland.
For the ShaoKahn!
It's another one, man. You can't top the original music for Wasteland. Ooh, Cyrax is cool, man. I really like him. But I always liked Cyrax more than Sector. Just like kind of initially out the gate. And then, yeah, something on I always liked Cyrax. I didn't really care about him too much in Delhi Alliance, though, to be honest. But, you know, they gave characters so few special moves. That was part of the problem with that. I get what they were going for, but it was like a come on, guys, you could throw more than like 2 special moves in here, it'd be fine. Oh, look at that. Wrong spot again, buddy. Ah. See what I want to do more of. That right there. Look at that timing. What I was gonna say is I love like anti-air grabs because they're an answer to something the opponent's doing. Which to me is more exciting than something you can do when the opponent, like, they're just in neutral, just standing there and you can do something. That's cool, but when you have a move that only works if the opponent does something. So they're 50% of the setup, you know, that just feels better to me. Like, dude, I knew you were gonna jump right then and I got you. So both JAX and SHEEVA have moves like that. The thing that's confusing though is that the inputs are backwards from each other. So quarter circle forward 1 is SHEEVA's. See if he'll jump at me. And then JAX is this quarter circle back. So when you're playing as the 2 of them, sometimes it's a little tough to keep them straight. I do love doing that. Back 1-2 into X-ray. They block it. They don't ever move afterwards. But if they get hit by it, it doesn't combo, but they're stuck in a stumbling animation. You see that animation right there? Have I done all the fatalities? Yeah. Yeah, I've done them all. We'll just, we'll get them with this one again. God. Ugh. I love that.
Fatality.
That's great. We get a. There we go. We'll do a stage fatality on this one here.
For the ShowKahn!
Bring it. Round
All right, fighting my teammate. Oh, negative edge got me again. So when I say negative edge, what I'm talking about is when you press a button and then you do a directional input, and it thinks you're doing the special move. Let me try to rephrase this. If I press 1-2 and then rotate forward, it's gonna think I wanted rotate forward 2. But I may have done rotate forward 1, but it doesn't care that I just pressed 1 because it's looking at the move I did before. It's really weird. I never really liked it. It's something that they allow you to turn off in MKX and MK11, and I much prefer it. So if you have a move like right there, he did the dash punch, quarter circle forward 2, but I had pressed quarter circle forward 1 for the gotcha punch. But I had just done 1-2. So I did 1-2, rotate forward 1, I get that. So you have to kind of manipulate the system, press 1-2 and then press 1, which doesn't do anything, but when you then rotate forward, it'll do the move you want it to. And I know that sounded very confusing, but all it means is the game's doing stuff you don't want it to, because it's trying to help, I guess. But it's like, no. Don't worry about the button I pressed before the rotation, please. There it was again. So that's 1-2, rotate forward 1. I get rotate forward 2. So I have to do 1-2, 1, rotate forward 1. So I have to throw an extra button in there for that to work. How do you like that? Oh. Oh. I better be SHEEVA because I don't know her. I can look it up. Oh boy! I don't know her stage fatality. Over and done with. Jump at me, dude. There you go. Doesn't that feel good? Oh, and then he got me. Love it. Oh boy, this is not going well. Can you do it from this side or no? Is it down 4 down? Yes. We teleported. I love how he moves him over about 6 inches. He didn't like shove him over an entire lane. He's just like, let me pick you up and set you right back down. Like, yeah, like half a foot that way. That'll do it. It's still really cool though. ShangTsung.
For the ShowKahn!
Your soul is mine.
I am glad that they have you fight the old ShangTsung, just like in the original. Even though that's not his default, right? Everybody else you fight default costumes. Except ShangTsung. Oh yeah, you can't get 3 hits and catch that. I love that kick, dude. That's 4-4. Man, it's super long range. Just get out of here, buddy. And I know SHEEVA wasn't ever very popular. I really liked her in MK3. She was always the character that got, you know, I don't know, like the Super Nintendo version of Ultimate. They're like, we gotta get rid of somebody. They kept both Sub-Zeros in, you know, which was weird. I remember Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the N64, right, to save room, they got rid of maskless Sub-Zero and just gave Ice Clone and Ice Shower to classic Sub-Zero. So you got like the ultimate sub, dude. He had ground ice, slide, regular ice, ice shower, ice clone. That was pretty cool. Wanted to do an air throw. Oh yeah, it's cool too if you do the enhanced version of that, this punch. Oh boy. You can, it's got 2 variations depending on whether you hold back or not. Kind of cool. You can do a position swap or not. Oh boy. Jackson, yeah. I don't remember. Was it 4 back, 4 back? Or was it back 4, back 4? I can't remember. That's another thing I get confused with because I'm playing as SHEEVA and JAX, and they're 2 fatalities. One of them is like back 4, 4 back, or 4 back, back forward, or one's 4 back, 4 back, and I get them confused. Oh well, we already saw it, so it's fine. It's fine. Man, I just never get to fight Goro, you know? I just think I was always like Goro more. Oh yeah, I forgot about that string actually. Boom, boom, boom. He can turn into a low. Oh. Is that what we're doing? Oh! That was unexpected. Guess what, buddy? Here you go. It is funny, I mean, I know Kentaro's stooping a little bit, but I mean, SHEEVA might be, I think she's the same height, maybe taller. Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. Love that. Gotcha punch is so satisfying, man. But I hated in MK4 with JAX. JAX is cool in there, but man, that has gotcha punch. It's like not having Scorpion's spear, dude. It's like, no, you can't do that. All right, then we got ShaoKahn. And that'll be a wrap. I know I mentioned it before, but yeah, just playing through this. It's just fun, man. You're not doing it for any other reason. I'm not unlocking stuff. I'm not earning credits. I'm not, you know. Well, you can see my gold coins, but like, do I spend those on anything? No. Yeah, you just play this stuff because it's fun, man. That's how my favorite fighting games are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That hammer's mean because when he throws it, you can't block it. Puts you in a stun state too. There's a certain height you can't duck it. I'm trying to remember. Oh, what a jerk. He jumped. Yeah, this is where I wish I had like real big combos with these two. But not so much. I'm sure there's some cool ones, but I never look up other people's combos. It's not fun to me. I just like doing whatever I find on my own. Oh, brutal. Boom, 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 bam. Get this fool. Nice. Spear? No? Huh. Can't get the extra jab in there. Boom, 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 boom. That misses? Alright. That doesn't work on him. I didn't think it would, but gotta try it anyway. You can't grab him, can you? Yeah, you can't grab him. I didn't think so. Oh, there it is. There's the stun. This is going much worse than it should. The armor's through that. Yeah, you can do that too. He'll try to swing the hammer and you'll just stomp him. Look at that. Get him. Oh, man. I wanted to go out with this. Not gonna let me do it. Oh well. That's that. Just like the last time, we'll let the ending roll. Thanks for watching.
SHEEVA had recognized the signs. Her people were out of favor and in decline. The Centaur would soon dominate ShaoKahn's forces, while the ShaoKahn would move inexorably toward extinction. SHEEVA's act of defiance, her murder of ShaoKahn, made possible a new home for her people among the mortals of Earthrealm, a world free of both Tarkatan and Centaur. With cooperation from world leaders, SHEEVA secured for the ShaoKahn the continent of Australia. In return, they would protect Earthrealm from future invasions. For her leadership, SHEEVA was exalted, the most honorable ShaoKahn in their proud history.